Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today I have unboxed my new thinkware dash cam. It is a front and rear dash cam, and it is specifically an F200 Pro. It comes with this 57-page instruction book. The first 7 pages are in English, and the rest are all these other languages. I believe there's 11 of them all together. So I think what I'll do is just simply look up a tutorial on how to operate this on YouTube and not have to bother with this very small printed little instruction book. So here's everything that comes with the cam. Here is what I believe is the front cam, and that looks like the rear cam. Comes with a nice big cable. This is a mount for probably the front. And what I didn't realize is it comes with its own SD card. I didn't think it did. Most of the cams I looked at came with a 16 gig card, and some of them didn't. But this card is a 32 gig. So that's a very pleasant surprise. Here is probably the power cable, and it is going to use a cigarette lighter deal. Here's some sticky things. And in here, I'm not sure what's in there. Maybe that's the hardwire system. And then we get this nice little tool that does, I don't know what. So I'm going to go ahead and go on YouTube and look up a tutorial and learn all about this. Well, today is Saturday. It's the 13th of April. It's about 8:15 in the morning. And today I'm going to attempt to get the thinkware dash cam all mounted and running. So let's go get started. Camera that will be looking out the windshield, and this is the camera that will be looking out the back window. All right, it's been about half an hour, maybe a little bit less. I got the car out here because if it's in the carport, it's just too dark in there for me to be able to see with my cataract eyes. So it took a while back here, but I got the camera mounted, and I've got the wires run kind of cleanly, not real clean, but they're tucked up under there, so they'll hold there. So now we're about to mount the front camera behind the mirror, and this is about how much. All this down here, this is all wiring that I'm not going to be using, so I'm going to have to just kind of roll it up and stuff it behind the visor, I guess, for now. Certainly later on I can start to make some improvements. Alright, it didn't take me too long, and I've got the front camera mounted there and wired up. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. I'm going to go ahead and download the Dashcam app on my tablet, so I'll be able to operate it from the tablet. I think that'll make things a little easier. Okay, I'm having a little trouble with the app. It downloaded really quick, and then it immediately wanted me to turn the system on, so I got to have the key on in order for this thing to work. That's back there behind the mirror. And it's actually on, but I can't find it on the tablet. So I probably need to watch a tutorial on how to actually use the app. I'm not real great with that kind of stuff, but it is working. And we do have a mess of wires, as you can see. It's going to be the problem with connecting it up this way. But that's what I'm going to be doing for the time being. But there's always another day. Alright, I am done with working on the dash camera today. So what I did, I brought in the micro SD card, put it on the computer because I wanted to see if it was actually filming. The audio on the camera told me it was. It was a nice female voice that talks to you. I don't know how much she'll talk to you, but she talked to me a little bit. And so I looked at the footage, and the windshield camera looked great. I needed to have it lifted up a little bit more, which it's adjustable with a screw. But the big problem was the rear camera. I had it mounted upside down. And I swear in the tutorial that's how those guys mounted it, but I must have been wrong. So all it did was get a picture of my deck lid. So I mounted it down low, and that was seemingly the only way I could do it. So that meant I had to crawl in the back seat again and get in there and take like a chisel type thing, and razor blade chisel type thing, and peel it off the window and then mount it down below onto the stoplight thing that you're required to have nowadays. And it wasn't easy to do that, and every time you do that, it messes up that sticky mount, so it's not going to be as strong. But I got it put back on there, and it's still not perfect. It's it's showing a little bit above the deck lid. So I walked back there and it kind of caught me from the waist up. So it's not showing everything. So I don't know if there's something I don't know how I'm going to change that. Because the only thing I got to mount to is that stoplight there, brake light. But it's working, and the picture is pretty clear, and the audio sounds pretty good. So now my wiring is even in worse shape than it was before, because I had to pull more out of that in the back, and I had to bring it down, and the wiring is just a horrible job, and hopefully I can make that better over time. But right now I'm done with working out there. All that crawling in and out of the back seat has really made my left hip, which needs to be replaced, hurt. My left knee's hurting. My ankle's all right. But it's just pretty hard for somebody my size to be crawling in and out of that little car. So I'm done for the day, and hopefully I won't need pain pills by the end of the day. But it works good. It's working all right. We'll have to learn how to use the darn app. I'm going to have to watch some tutorials on that and figure out how to use that. But it'll be a good tool once I have it, because I'll be able to just sit in the car and see exactly what the camera is doing. So that's good. So that's it for now.